Hello everybody, Jeff again, and welcome back to Spellbound Caves. Now, I can't guarantee how well this is going to go. Not only do I not remember what I was doing in the Spellbound Caves the last time I played, but I'm also having the problem where it just converted this world when I opened it up. I forgot that it has to, there we go. I forgot it has to convert all this stuff. And for some reason, it converted the world, it opens up, and then I keep running into this error, so I don't know what to do about this. It keeps just going to this black screen if I'm still recording, but let me try. Okay, trying this again, guys. I don't know what just recorded, what didn't record. I actually have not a clue. And I don't remember what I was doing in here. I know I went down there a lot. I was climbing. I remember climbing up there because I wanted to blow up that TNT, which I did. Lots of enemies. What did I do up here? It's sort of very dark. It keeps lighting up as it's lighting up as I'm walking. That's like it's super, super bright too, for absolutely no reason. Not quite sure why. Well, there's iron like crazy. Did I ever get over here? I don't think these guys can climb up to where I'm at. Oh, great. I only got six pieces of stone. And I'm going to come back in, I'm going to log in, and I'm going to fall down to my death. I might have to find out what's going on with this game and possibly call it an end of my Spellbound Caves run because, yeah. Hello everybody, welcome back. It is Jeff again, and today I was actually going to just come down here. I'm down here below that zombie spawner that's in my other village. And I need to mine a bunch of blocks because I need to make a nice railcar station all the way back to my other village so I can finally get it repopulated. I decided the best way to do it is to build up and over a lot of this stuff because there's kind of a lot of terrain, a lot of danger. If it gets to be night, it's going to be a problem. So I was going to farm blocks, and I was going to do that by making a dark room down here. I don't know if dark rooms work anymore with the new mob AI, but that was my plan. I came down here and just barely started to dig and dug this way and came into a little section of this cave around here that I had not previously been privy to. And so I think I'm going to go through and try to explore this instead for now. And yes, I know I said I was going to be collecting blocks, and instead I'm seeming to place blocks, but you know what? It's the way it happens sometimes. Oh, there's iron down there. There's gold. Gold. Let's see here. I don't know if being on the bottom was the safest way to do this, but you know, I wanted to come get that gold, and I figure, why go back up? I don't think with the new mob AI that they're going to jump me anymore because of the fact that they don't walk off of cliffs and such. This looks like a very vast part of this cave, though, that I hadn't previously come to. I did not bring any coal with me, and I'm going to need some more. Ooh, more gold. Lots more gold. Ooh, and it's dark. Oh, somebody suggested I turn brightness up on my videos. So let's just go to like 40% and see if that helps people out. Yeah, it seems relatively, significantly brighter on my screen, so hopefully that will appease the masses, because I don't want my videos to be dark, and especially when I'm doing a caving video. I mean, I'm in the dark for most of it. I'm sure this is going to loop around to spots I've already been since I've been doing so much caving down here. Now it's funny, I have, as you can see, shoot. I have a bow, but I have absolutely no arrows with me, which is kind of annoying because I kind of lost my entire stash of arrows. in that last mishap that I had, where I happened to die, and then a second creeper blew up all of my stuff. So it was futile to even go back and attempt for. So instead of even trying, I just gave up on it, and actually gave up on the game for a while. Not because of that, just because of being busy with other things and not having as much time to put into this as I would have liked to. Since I did have big plans, and the plans were, like I said, to do some basically just mining. What is that? Oh, there was like a glitch on my screen for a minute. It looked like, oh, you know what? It was probably just a lava drop that I just saw like over there. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't realize how deep I must be already because there's redstone over here, and I do still need redstone. I know caving videos can be fun, especially for me, but mining caving videos are not nearly as exciting. Don't worry, I had made some extra iron picks because I was planning on doing a lot of digging, like I had said. It was pretty impressive how much stuff I actually lost in that last episode. I didn't realize how. I think I had diamond tools and, you know, a whole suit of armor, all my arrows, all things like that. It was kind of annoying. I think I had a crap ton of rail track too, which I still need to get a lot more rail line because I don't want to. I've seen people move villagers by doing like, you know, they'll run 10 pieces of rail and then they'll, you know, move them 10 blocks and then they'll come back later and, you know, go get those 10 blocks and place them again. I have so far to go that I don't think that's going to be a good strategy for me. Okay, I need to just kill this one. And I'm actually walking away from the mine shaft itself, which would have been the best place to go get some rail from. So I'm kind of disappointed that I did that. But at the same time, now we're in like real cave. Maybe I'll find some more spawners or something like that. Not that spawners don't get created in the middle of rail shafts. Oh, look, and speaking of which, oh, hi, skeleton. Ah, you are a sniper. And you have fallen down. And I'm back to the rail shaft. But I'm going to go back this way. That lava is going to take forever to die. More gold. So I've been pretty intently watching the ultra hardcore series, and it's kind of cool because when people actually make videos as groups, like, you know, like OOG or Ooge, or, you know, all those, you know, fun things that, you know, Good's been doing with BOO and Etho getting added and things like that, or even like watching Zisto's what the hell is that one called? Life on Pagoda, that's it. That's what it's called. Granted, I'm not subscribed to his other comrades on there, but if I were, I always only watch one perspective. Oh shoot, I'm out of torches and I'm in darkness. That's not good. I always watch one perspective, and I don't go back and watch the second one. I'll switch it up on who I watch. Like sometimes I'll watch, like the Ooge series, I would watch, oh shoot, BOO one day, and I watched Good the next. And no offense to Etho, I did not watch Etho's videos. I am subscribed to Etho, and I do watch Etho's other videos, but he always uploaded like 2 or 3 days later, so I'd already seen it. I wasn't just gonna wait around for his perspective to be uploaded and miss out on a couple days worth of footage or whatever, when I had time to watch. But that's the reason I didn't watch his. But I always watch only one perspective, and with the ultra hardcore, I can't not let myself watch all of them. I have to watch like every single perspective, because things just happen in everybody's from different angles, and since they're not like communicating with each other, you don't necessarily know where people are at. I gotta say though, I wish there was somehow a way to make it without spoilers, but by saying, like, watch this person's perspective first, because, after the... Why are these torches all, like, dark? Ugh. Because when you watch one person's perspective, and, like, I was watching Vintage Beef, because I actually started watching Vintage Beefs at the beginning, and I was really happy because he was the one that lost all the... yeah, I don't even want to say, like, everything that's happened so far, but long story short, I was watching, obviously I've already ruined that part for you if you haven't seen any of the series yet, but he was down hearts from the beginning, and so I figured he would be, the first one to have the most entertaining things happen to, since he was going to be so low on health. So when the second day came around, or the second episode set, I watched his first and was very disappointed because of the fact of, oh shoot, oh my god, I'm not healing. Oh my god, I'm hungry. I was wondering why I was all of a sudden down so many hearts. It's because I never healed up from last time. But I would see messages that came across the screen that told me somebody else when bad things had happened to them, and I unfortunately wasn't watching those perspectives. So, of course, I went to watch their perspectives next, but I already knew an inevitable consequence that would happen or something like that. So I wish there was a way to do it without spoilers, but by saying, this is the person's perspective you should watch first. And whether it's because that person dies or because that person kills somebody or just because that person finds the most entertaining thing, oh, God damn it. You cannot get over to me, and that's why you're standing way over there, and I don't have any... Oh, I do have 2 arrows now. Only from killing your comrades. Get the... Oh, you still can't get over to me because you're... This new mob AI, I like it and I don't at the same time. I have not played enough to be able to distinctly say whether I think it's a horrible or a great thing, but it's different, that's for sure. And it's funny when things like this happen with these big changes, because it starts making me think about the beginning when I started playing this game. And I find it really funny because I know Goods talked about this, but I will occasionally get comments on some of my original videos, which it's amazing how many people actually my original videos still suck in, because I think I was a much better commentator. And I don't actually think it's because I was a better commentator. I think it was because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I hadn't played this game terribly much at the point, so I was still learning quite a bit. So I was dying all the time to some of the most ridiculous type of deaths that could ever happen, and I think that made it really entertaining for a lot of people to watch, as opposed to, when I'm a little bit better at this game, not nearly as scared, have a strategy down, things like that. But either way, I'll get a lot of comments from people. Like, especially one of the biggest comments I get is on my color wall. I don't know if you guys were subscribed to me back during season 2, which was the first season I joined up with Good on the Mindcrack server, and it was and it was when the wool colors had just been added during one of the patches while I was playing on there. I mean, they were brand new. They never had anything but white wool before. And I made a whole wall of all the colors, and I found the ways to make all the colors. And the one I was having the biggest problems with was the brown wool. And, lo and behold, it turns out that cocoa beans are how you can make brown wool. It was before the days when brown sheep actually walked around, and it was actually before the days of cocoa beans being in dungeons, and there was just brown wool that I guess they had been put in one patch and then taken out in the next patch, but just for a long time they were taken out. I mean, I'm talking many, many, many months. It wasn't just like an accidental, takeout or anything like that. It was months worth of them not being in the game, and oh no. And I will constantly have comments on that video of, you gotta go to the dungeon to get those, to get cocoa beans. This is what makes brown wool. But you gotta remember, that was back in a time when brown wool did not actually exist in the game yet. And it was on the wiki as that it could be made, but it did not exist. And I constantly get comments about that. So it's kind of funny to see how different things have changed throughout the throughout the patches and made the gameplay so different. I mean, the whole food system, for one, is crazy. The whole beds, I mean, running back to, you know, base from spawn before beds were invented. You know, that's why in my original Season 1 and in the beginning play of Season 2, everybody made their bases relatively close to spawn, and they also made an immense rail line system that went to everybody's different bases, and that was for the aspect of whenever you died, you respawned at the whoa, Jesus Christ. Well, I guess spiders still jump on you. Ooh, look, an opening. When everybody died, they respawned back at the beginning, and you had to have a way to get back to your house rather efficiently, or to get to your stuff, because you had that 5-minute timer and things like that. So I think it'd be entertaining to go back if there was a way to get like one of the. I don't need pumpkin seeds. I'll take gold though. If there was a way to go through and actually go back to the original Minecraft style. Where's that going? Maybe I'll just jump down there in a minute. If there's a way to go back to the original Minecraft and play that again, because that was kind of fun. Or even, man, can you imagine trying to play, like, obviously not an ultra hardcore, but play a co-op mission or something like that, one of these maps on the original, some of the original Minecraft that didn't have, you know, didn't have beds and didn't have zombie flesh, and zombies dropped feathers and things like that. It would be rather entertaining. I do really want them to make more use out of. Oh, and you know, diamond swords were always a 2-hit kill. Bows were always a 5-hit kill, and you could fire in a rapid succession. There was no, you know, charging of the bow, you know, to get it to shoot. It was just, you know, when you were gonna die, you just spawned arrows is like all you would do, and that was, I mean, that is iron. I never went down there and got that other iron. Oh well, I really don't care. Come on. Oh, creepers, I guess, will still jump down. I didn't think they did that anymore. Blow up in that water. Ugh. God damn it. And water wasn't nearly as buggy as it is now. Thank you. Just a whole different game back in the day. You couldn't make, you know, charcoal out of trees. So starting out that very first day when you started a new map was so difficult because you had to basically have a way in, or a way of obtaining charcoal before it got too dark. Now I hear lots of spiders, and they sound like they're dying, but I don't know how close to a rail line system I am, because they could. It's a strange wall. They could just be, they could be cave spiders, which I hate cave spiders. Worst mob invention ever. Not only are they the smallest mob because they can get through, smallest evil mob I should say, because they can get through the 1-block squares, but they, what was that? But they also poison you, so they get through like the littlest, teeniest spots, and they poison you for ridiculous amounts of time, and they hurt a lot, and I don't like them, and I wish they would be taken out. Not really. I wish they wouldn't be as prevalent. Whoa! Wrong button! Wrong button! You blew up. Better eat so I recharge health here and don't make that same mistake again. This cave system underneath my village, I have explored so much of this thing, and it just doesn't seem to end. It's pretty impressive. I guess I'll go up first. Didn't mean to place 2 like that, but oh well, it works. This is the end of this. Yeah, it just goes to a wall. Now I have yet to set up a spawner harvester since the newest updates have come out, and I know that skeletons will drop bows, sometimes enchanted bows, and zombies will drop iron and things like that. I have also yet to get any type of rare drop from any mob thus far, but be curious how lucrative the actual spawning or spawner harvesters are at getting things like iron, or if it's just basically a, you get it very, very rarely, or do you get it, often enough to make it worth it to try to actually set up a zombie spawner? Because I have no need for zombie spawners anymore because, they drop, zombie flesh. I don't care. I can make a XP farm out of it, I guess, which the only XP farm I've ever made was in Spellbound Caves, and it only somewhat worked, and I unfortunately won't get to probably see the spoils of that XP farm simply for the fact that during the conversion I seem to have broken my Spellbound Cave series, so I think it's over. I haven't taken much time to try to go back and see if there's a fix for that, but my game crashes after like 2 minutes of playing it every time I try to play that Spellbound Caves now, so I have a feeling that that series is over. But most of you guys, I think, were watching B00 and Good and Etho. Whoa, Jesus. Play that anyway. More entertaining than my single player version of it, so I don't think you guys are too disappointed with the fact that I'm not continuing on with that. I do have a couple things this week. This video. I have had a random influx of comments from people referring to me as Good. They call me Good, and they ask me a bunch of questions that are like specific toward Good's episodes and things like that. I'm not really sure what's happened, but I don't know if there was a mix-up in channels, or if people were just watching both of our videos and started commenting on the wrong ones, or what. But it has been very strange when people actually call me Good, and not only that, just specifically are asking me questions about like something that happened in Good's. Where did you come from? Oh, you came from up there. About Good's videos, it wasn't even just like it was a random mistake, and I don't know, it's kind of confusing, so clear up confusion. I am not Good. That guy just wishes he could be me. Yeah, I'm sure that's the case. I don't know what spawned that confusion, but, mystery solved. I'm not him. Just kind of, see, there's another one of those dark torches way up there. I don't understand how there's so many lighting bugs in these new patches. Like, I think they did change the lighting system, but I don't understand how. I also didn't code the game, so there could be lots of reasons for that based on, coding and things like that. Ooh, an iron pick. I like it. Bread. I'm okay with that. Yeah, it seems that every time they make updates, they definitely break something that they've done before. It is good to see that they're doing a lot more stuff with the multiplayer, though. How you can hit mobs' feet. You got spawners that actually show what they are. I know Finished Beef used to complain about that. Saying you got time to make cats, but which was a valid point. I mean, it's adding new content to a game while you still have a bunch of old broken content is kind of a strange way to go about it, but I mean, I guess in the business world, a business of video game creation and design, you're looking at, what's going to sell more copies, not, let's fix what's already broken in these, SMP worlds, because if you really think about it, SMP worlds, people don't buy the game just to play SMP. They usually buy the game to play it single player and move on to SMP based on, what they've done, who they've met. They don't buy it usually just to go straight into that. So they're gonna buy it. They're gonna buy it anyway. So fixing the single player stuff is the major selling point of the game. I mean, SMP didn't even used to exist. I am kind of confused though. I wonder how he renders the whole thing now, because I know it was, well, no, it must still be different games, because that was one of the initial problems. Is I guess it's coded as like two different games. Single player is completely different than the multiplayer coding, and there was talk, I recall, a long time ago, back when Notch was still doing the programming, that he was saying he was going to switch the single player version to basically just be a server version running on itself as a client or something like that. But a lot of my window's banging around quite a bit for the wind, so I hope it's not really intently coming through my headset. But basically, he was going to make it a client running on itself, like it's a server that was just running one person, so that it would turn into only a one game to code, which I think would have been a great idea in theory. But like I said, I did not code this game. I don't know how it's coded exactly and how much headache or problems that would cause. I am a computer programmer. I have a computer engineering degree, and I've done a lot of programming, just never straight up Java, never anything this intense or anything either. So I'm not really sure what that would entail to do with this particular game. But that's just me like rambling about the game. Oh shit, vintage beef's on. I didn't even notice. So I mean, it could just be me, me trolling, me talking, and not really making any logical points. Like, he could be, Notch and Jeb are watching my videos, I'm sure, and they're looking at it going, come on, man, don't you understand that, blah, blah, blah. No. If you're watching the video, I get it. There's a lot more involved than what just meets the eye. I do applaud you for this game. This game is great. It's definitely served its purpose for you, making crap loads of money, too. So, I mean, that's any programmer's, dream, is to make the simple based game that has expanded so much into with all the features and things like that you've put out. No, it's great. So don't think I'm talking bad about it, or otherwise I wouldn't play it. But yeah, there's definitely still a lot of things that need to be worked out, but that I'm sure you already know. So no sense in me talking about it anymore. I don't know where I've gone anymore. I think I hit this chest up. Yeah. How much rail have I pulled off? Stack in 17. Goodbye, torch. Oh no. Water physics are entertaining. That's for sure. Still think it's dark. Oh no, that's where I built that water tunnel. I obviously have not gotten the amount of blocks that I need. I've gotten a lot more iron, though, which is good. I've gotten a lot more rail, which is great. Ooh, that's not a ledge. That is also not a ledge. Here's some... Sounds like something's ticking. I don't know exactly what it is, but it, Oh, I was also going to talk about the apartment I'm in now. I mean, I'll be here just for another month before I have to move out, but it's kind of entertaining because I'm on the 11th floor, but when I open my window, there's cars down on the street. I don't know how 11 stories up does not change sound at all, because it sounds like they are just right outside my window. It's pretty amazing to me, the way that sound travels through this little area that I'm in, because it's... Oh, come on, I didn't get any of those. Well, whee! I think I'm actually running out of wood. Oh, of course, I took the one out. First one I take out is the one with the torch. I need to grab some of this wood in order to make torches. Nothing big. I know these videos are not extremely entertaining as of late with... Stop it. Oh my god. Hey. Hey. Because I've just got other plans for things that I'm doing, and unfortunately that takes preparation, such as rails and block harvesting. And I gotta say, mine shafts are pretty cool. I'm pretty impressed with the mine shafts. I wish they were a little more uniform with the building or with the terrain generation and all. But all in all, I like them. I thought that they would be a little bit more entertaining than they actually are. They just don't seem to always have that much to really offer. I know a lot of people were disappointed with the strongholds when they first came out too. I have actually never been to a stronghold. I have yet to find one. I'm kind of surprised, but I don't look for them either. So maybe that'll be something I'll do. Ooh, goes down even farther over here. What do we got? Diamond on the floor. Spider coming up behind me. No diamond. What level am I at? 28? Pretty sure 28 is diamond level. You'd think I'd know this by now. Ew. Oh, I got one of them. Let's hope I don't make the same mistake I did last time and get killed with all my good stash of stuff, because I do got a pretty good haul going on. I am afraid... I just think I hit my mic. Yep, there it is. And so I am afraid that there is a cave spider spawner, which there surely is. There you go. You guys stay locked in there, because I really don't want to deal with you. And kind of gonna try to make my way out of here now. What did I end up with? 2 stacks of rail, a stack and a half of iron, half a stack of gold. I gotta say, that's pretty good. I don't know how I got in here. I'm just gonna run around and try to find my way out and potentially end up exploring more cave, just because of the fact that that might be the way that it works. Such as, look at all that darkness. Oh, they can't get to me though. Hi creepers, look at them, so confused. They don't even know what to do with their new AI. They're like, why did Jeb put this in? I want to go jump after him. This just kind of goes around. I think a friend of mine, that beeping that you heard earlier was my phone getting a text message. I think a friend of mine, I glanced at it real quick, I haven't read the whole thing, but they asked if I was working tonight. I don't need lupus, but I'll take it anyway. Just because it's here. I think they're asking me if I'm going to work tonight, which was a possible plan. I'm not sure. I got to work Tuesday and Thursday this week, I know already. I need to pick up one more day. I don't know if today will be the day to do it or not. I haven't really thought too hard about what it is. It's my last week in the emergency department too, and I'm just kind of like, I don't have my schedule for the next week, and bye-bye. But I think what she's asking me, because we talked about it the other day, is if I wanted to go play trivia tonight at a bar. And gotta say, I played trivia for only the second time I've ever played trivia, last Monday at a bar with some friends, and it was a good time. But at the same time, it was with a lot of smart people. I was pulling off the random, stupid questions that are like more, one of them asked like, how did Blue die in Old School? And I mean, I pulled that one off like it was nothing. But then they asked random things like, what is the capital of, and they'd say something like African country, and I'm like, I don't know what the capital of these are. But these people were like pulling those off like it was, oh crap. Oh, there's a skeleton over there. I don't have a sword anymore. And I don't know things like, oh, good God. Oh, no. This is not the way to go. Not the way to go. And I don't know things like that. Get at least one. Move on. Move on. Oh, where did you come from? Oh my God, I broke my pick now too. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my God, and I'm dead. And Jesus Christ. I have no idea where I was at again. Oh my God. And I was on the mission to make my way out. I even said that, and do I have food? Do I have food? I have apples. I need to hurry because screw it, zombie flesh. Because I don't think there's any way I'm gonna go find where I was at. But you know what? We're gonna try anyways. Gotta follow some light paths. You know, it might not actually be that bad to find where I was at. Oh, look at... Oh, I've got a bunch of new little villagers. Like, I got the red-coated guy. I've got the white-coated guy, which is, I think, is pretty cool. God damn it, I really don't want to lose that haul of stuff now, too. I don't really think there's any way around it, though, but I'm going to try. I'm not going to make you guys... You know what? I had... Oh, I got an idea. I will be back. Well, I could be way off, guys, but I'm pretty sure I found the spot that I was at, but I don't seem to see anything. It was random. I actually ran through a bunch of darkness just to connect to some railway tunnels, because I figured they would connect me back to the general vicinity I was at, and I remember I ran through, and it all looks familiar. Then I got bombarded by skeletons. I think I'm in the right general vicinity, but unfortunately... I don't think it's been that long either, so maybe I'm not. And I ran down one of these paths. There's the pumpkin seeds, which I had come back to again. Oh, I just don't know. I don't remember if I started going up here. It looks like, because I took out these pieces of wood, because that's when I was trying to, like, make a quick getaway to make that workbench, because I needed a new sword. I know it's dark. I don't have any torches. I'm just looking to see if I get lucky. I thought I had run... I like how that lighting air just corrected itself. I thought I had come running down... Look at all those enemies. Not here. Obviously not here, but there was a spot. I think it's... Yeah, I ran into darkness. Not over there, obviously. How sad. Such good stuff. All gone. I don't even actually know where that path is anymore that I was looking for. Because I had gone into the one that I thought I had gone down to die. This one. I thought I had run into this one to die. But it kind of comes up into nothing. Shoot. Well, I guess that's going to be it for this episode, guys. Thanks for watching. Ends in disgust again.